Alright, which of the following is the closest to the length of arc AB in the angle 75. To do this, you have to convert. First of all, you need to convert the angle into radians. So to do that, you do 75 degrees. You multiply by pi over 180. And that gives you radians. So now with this, you multiply this by 36. So 36 times 75 times pi over 180. Plug all this into your calculator, and you're going to get 47.1, which is B. Alright, Dominic continues the pattern 5 more times. Which of the following would be the measure of the final hypotenuse? Okay, so first we need to figure out the pattern. So it's square root of 2, square root of 3, and 2, which is the same thing as square root of 4, square root of 5, 6, 7. So she's adding 1 unit every time. She's going to do it 5 more times. So it's going to be square root of 8, square root of 9, square root of 10, square root of 11. Alright, it's an 11. And square root of 12. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more times. So square root of 12. Obviously here is not square root of 12 because we can simplify that. So square root of 12. What are the factors of 12? Well, it's 4 and 3. And this is the same thing as saying the square root of 4 times square root of 3. Now what's the square root of 4? 2. Square root of 3 is square root of 3. So the answer is H. For 43, what is the solution to the set of the equation? That. Alright, so you can simplify this. You have to do the factoring. If you have your TI-83, then you just easily graph this. Go to menu, solve for zeros, and done. But if you don't have a graphing calculator, and you want to do it the long ways, which is the best way, you have to factor this out. So you have 2x squared minus 16x minus 96. Alright, so all these are even, divided by 2, because working with smaller numbers is always better. So divide everything by 2. So you're left with x squared minus 8x minus 48. Right? So these factored, what are the factors of 48? 4 and 12. One's negative, and this has to be named, so this is a bigger one. So it's x minus 12 times x plus 4. Let's check. Negative 12 times 4 is 48. Negative 12 plus 4 is negative 8x. Alright, so you solve for x. X is equal to 12. And this one, you take to the other side. X plus 4 is equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 4. So the answer is negative 4 and 12, which is B. So again, you break it down, you factor. If you don't factor, you can use your TI-89, the TI-83, or whatever calculator you have, any graphing calculator you have. So you'll graph it. It's gonna look like this. You go to select or zoom and find the zeros. You're gonna get negative 4 and 12. It's easy. 14. Find the function in the table shows the values for f of n for the given values of n. Which function best represents the relationship between the quantities in the table? So we have to find the equation that fits this these values. So we do f. Plug in 1. 1 plus 1/2 is 1 and 1/2 is not 2. So that's gone. Plug in g. So 1 times 2 is 2. So that works out. Plug in 2. 2 times 2 is 4, not 2, not 2.5. So that's wrong. N plus 1 divided by 1, divided by n. Plug in 1. You get 1 plus 1 divided by 1, which is 2. So that's right. Let's plug in 4. 4 plus 1 divided by 4 is 5 over 4, which is 1 1/4. So that's wrong. So only one left is J. But plug it in to make sure. Plug in 4. 4 plus 3 divided by 2 is equal to 7 over 2, which is 3.5, which is correct. So again, for this one, just plug in all the numbers to see what works out. Don't plug in just one number. Plug in 2 or 3. So for this one, you plugged in 1, it worked out. Plug in the next one, you get 2.5. It's supposed to be 2.5, but you get 4. So that's not it. F, plug in 1, gives you 2. Okay, plug in 2, you get 1.25, not 2.5. So that's wrong. So the only one you left with is J. All right, Denise can assemble a chair in 0.75 hours and a table in 0.4 hours. Which inequality best represents the number of chairs and tables that Denise can assemble in one day if she works 8 hours? Okay, so it takes her 0.75 hours to make a table, T for table, and 0.4 hours for, oh, sorry, this is chair and this is table. All right, to assemble, if she works a maximum of 8 hours. So, I mean, this can never be greater than 8. It can be 8, but can never be greater than 8. So the answer is C, 45C. Okay, that's simple enough. 46. For a regular pentagon prism, what is the ratio of the numbers of vertices to the number of edges? So first off, you got to draw the pentagonal prism. This is a pentagon, so it has 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm not an artist, so don't laugh. So do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connect dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now count. So it says number of vertices, 2 edges. So there's vertices, 2 edges. Let's count the vertices. Vertices are where the lines meet. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 vertices. Now the edges are just the lines. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's 10 because all have 10 sides equal, and then the lines that connect them, which is 15. 10 and 15. That's not here, of course, because it's reduced. So reduce 10 and 15. Divide by 5, so you're left with 2 and 3. So the answer is F. 2/3. 2 to 3 ratio.